In a small mountain village, life moved slowly between the misty mornings and golden sunsets. People lived simply. Among them was Arav, a young boy known for his quiet nature and thoughtful eyes. He wasn't the best in studies, nor the strongest in sports, but he had something rare, a heart that noticed what others ignored. Arav lived with his mother, Mira, who worked as a cleaner in a nearby school. Every day, before sunrise, she would leave home, her hands cracked from years of hard work, her eyes tired but kind. Arav admired her deeply, but he often felt helpless watching her struggle. He used to ask, "Ma, why do you work so hard?" She would smile softly. "Because every small effort feeds a dream, Beta." Arav didn't fully understand what she meant until one winter morning changed everything. The school was preparing for its annual science fair, and all students were buzzing with excitement. The prize was huge, a scholarship to study in the city's best school. Arav wanted to participate but had no materials or money to create anything impressive. That evening, he sat near the small fire at home, watching his mother stitch clothes under the dim lamp. He whispered, "Ma, I want to join the fair, but I don't have anything." She stopped sewing, looked at him for a moment, and said, "Then use what you do have, your heart and your hands." Those words stayed with Arav. The next morning, while walking to school, he noticed something strange. Near the old well, the water was leaking through cracks, flooding the nearby path. Villagers were slipping while crossing it, and children avoided that road. That's when an idea struck him, simple but powerful. He decided to build a small device to save water using recycled materials. For days, he collected broken bottles, old pipes, and discarded wood. His classmates laughed at him. "Look at Arav, building something from trash again," they teased. But Arav didn't stop. Every night, after his homework, he worked quietly, designing, cutting, fixing, and testing. His mother would silently bring him tea, her tired eyes glowing with pride. Finally, the science fair arrived. Bright projects filled the hall, electric cars, robots, and colorful displays. Arav stood in one corner with his simple water-saving model. Compared to others, it looked dull, unpolished, even clumsy. When the judges came, one of them asked, "What does this do?" Arav replied nervously, "Sir, it stops water from leaking through village wells and helps save it for daily use. It's made from waste material, so even poor people can build it." The judges looked at each other, slightly impressed, but said nothing. By evening, the results were announced. Arav didn't win. The prize went to a student with a flashy robot. He clapped politely and smiled, though his heart sank. On their way home, his mother noticed his silence. "Disappointed?" she asked. Arav nodded. "Yes, Ma. I worked so hard." It didn't matter. She gently placed her hand on his shoulder and said, "True effort never goes waste, Beta. Even if no one sees it, the universe does." A week later, heavy rain struck the village. The roads flooded. The old well started overflowing again except one side, where Arav had installed his small device. The villagers were shocked to see that the leak had stopped. Word spread quickly. The village head visited their home and said, "Boy, your invention saved us from losing our water. You've done something wonderful." A few days later, a local newspaper covered the story, "Village boy builds device to save water." Soon, people from nearby towns came to learn from him. His simple invention was copied and installed in several wells. One morning, Arav received a letter from a city school offering him a full scholarship, the same prize he had lost earlier. Tears filled Mira's eyes as she read it. "See, Beta? The world saw when it was time. Years passed. Arav grew up to become an environmental engineer, known for his low-cost, sustainable designs. He gave talks, won awards, and traveled the world, but he never forgot the lesson his mother taught him. Do the right thing, even when no one is watching. Every year, he returned to his village to fix old wells, plant trees, and spend time with his mother. When reporters asked him what motivated him, he would smile and say, "It all started with a small dream, a broken well, and a mother who believed in silent sacrifices." True success isn't about applause or recognition. It's about doing what's right, even when no one notices. Silent sacrifices often create the loudest echoes in the world.